Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to the vlog. For day 2, we started out on the Mineral Creek Trail, which turned into the Alpine Loop Trail. Now this trail actually takes off fairly close to where we were parked. It's not too far outside of O'Ray, and then you just start climbing up through the boulders. Once you get up top, there's quite a few other roads that you can take, and definitely a ton of stuff that you can stop and explore. You can spend quite a bit of time up here just checking everything out.
Dude, it doesn't even look that bad.
The tire hasn't even left the ground off.
Well, you have to be down farther. Well, it's 'cause these guys go straight.
Yeah, it's easy. Just
Right there. Like, you have no movement there.
That looks pretty sick.
What's going on here, people?
got a little bit of air if you're tired.
Yeah, we just jumped.
Just hey, it doesn't flex that far.
Dude, we're flexing as much as we can.
I don't think we can get. I think we're sheeshed out right here.
Look, there's that sketchy road, and it goes over and over and over, and then it gets really rough. And look, there's a little tiny house right up there in that purple.
Oh, whoa. That's crazy.
Mining wreckage has always impressed me just because it's so interesting to look at how they did things back in the day and kind of imagine what it took to make that stuff happen, because there was a lot of manual labor involved. But this here is a hammer mill crusher, according to Bo. He kind of explained it in real life, but I wasn't able to get it on camera with good audio, so.
I gotta say, that's the oldest
You got that with
crushing
your muscles?
equipment I've ever seen.
Really?
It's really cool. I mean, they still have those hammer mill crushers today, but in a real small version in encased housing. Think about this. So this is sitting there running. There was no such thing as front end loaders. How did they feed this thing?
It's got some horses and they come up and like push it by hand in there maybe? I don't know.
I'm thinking they had guys having to push it in by hands or...
Shovel.
Yeah.
I mean, but like, talk about the big rocks, though.
This is a big crusher, though. This sucker was a producer.
Now next to this dope hammer mill crusher, there is a clean 2-bedroom, 0-bath house.
She's just with me when I have my wallet. Hey, you have your wallet? We're going to the gas station. Yeah. Anywhere we go. You have your wallet? Yeah. All right, good.
Hey, kiss me.
Do you have your wallet?
Get out of here. Go on.
Did you cross that big old water?
Okay, your ankle went at like a 90-degree angle right there. Check out this view right out the front of this
So
house.
imagine being 5 feet living in like 9 to 10 feet ceiling. This would be like a mansion.
This is the jail. You don't want to get locked up in here. 2x6 door. Big sturdy sucker. Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Look at that man. This is the biggest mining building on the property, I think. Let me back up. Look at that. Just massive. high quality floor.
Yep. Holy floor.
Just watch your foot.
The amount of woodwork that went into like making this stand this long. I mean, look at those beams. 3rd floor, sketchy staircase.
Go back down, bro. I'm not going back up.
Guys, look at this though. So on this side, big cliff, and I think they had tailings and stuff that came through here. I'm guessing goes down here, and then there's like a sluice box scenario on that side. Big beams, and then you got these. See these little cables right here, or big rods? That's like supporting that floor situation in there. But there's like so many different little. I think that's a sluice box. Like this thing right here goes into that, and I think that's some sort of sluice as well. And then it goes down into all these other little, you see that tray? And then on the very bottom one, there's like a bunch of little things where these drop down through. So I don't know, mining expert, I guess, but I mean, that's just gnarly. It's so big. I got over here on this other beam, and there's like a big metal tub right there. So that definitely had something to do with the tailings, but. So unfortunately I didn't get any video footage of this building on the outside, but here's a couple pictures of it. It's just pretty cool. I mean, like I said before, it's just so massive. Really impressive building, I feel like. And then moving on, we found another building. This is quite a ways away, like up another valley, but this one had a ton more like metal stuff in it, like crushers and all that, so check it out. Big gold separation tables.
What it does is that jaw comes around and crushes the rock, and then it opens back up, and then it drops out. Once it gets down small enough, that it drops through the hole, like ours through it, like a sandglass hour.
Yes, he's excited. Like, this is a big
That's
thing.
a jaw crusher.
Did the flash go off?
I honestly didn't know they even had jaw crushers back that old. I know they was in the. I was told they was in the early 1900s, but I don't know where it was. So this is the movable jaw, is what they call it. And then they have the stationary jaw over there. And this is the rod. So what that rod is called. Now they have a toggle plate. So they put a toggle plate between there. So if you get an uncrushable, like if a piece of metal went through there, rather than breaking the jaw crusher or the shaft, it busts the toggle plate, and the toggle plate drops and the jaw opens up. So that's what they have on jaw crushers. Like our big new fancy one has a hydraulic mechanism. If we get an uncrushable in there, it just opens up, and then you just push a button and it closes back up. But they didn't have that technology, so 30 years later than this jaw crusher, they built toggle plates that they put in there, because I'm sure when they got an uncrushable in here, it probably did bad damage.
Yeah. So there is a
that
belt
old
right here.
rubber.
Look at, you see the belt? It's a legit belt.
Oh, no shit. It is an actual belt.
Oh, wow.
It's like a fabric belt though.
I know.
Okay, check this out. So here's this little journal, I guess, for this big wheel section, but it's like you just put grease in there, I'm guessing. Keep it all greased.
They've had to have that
This is like a
power
dampener, I'm thinking.
I want to know how they got the power to this pulley system.
Yeah.
From that one, right? That would be the power pulley.
Yeah, they have a guy just sitting
Well, look at
on the
this.
crank, and it's all pulleyed.
It's like a
Weight.
weight to balance it. Man. Well, just imagine even like forging this. I guess that's welded probably, but oh yeah. This is also pretty cool, this big water tank, wooden water tank. So once it gets full of water, the wood expands and seals it all up. Like, that thing looks so good. Let me get out here. Look at that. I lost my gummy bears. Wow. Oh yeah, must have had that to fill it. Wow, look at that one up there. Now you can kind of see, but this building with all the crushers and everything in it is just in the middle of this massive valley. Yeah, I thought it was dry, but it's mud. Yeah, this is so nuts. All right, guys, check it out. We found a mine. we had to crawl through a culvert, and then you get in back in here and it opens up.
It's freezing cold.
It's cold. A lot of water, so you gotta walk on these tracks.
Where's that fuel tank at? I wonder.
My headlamp's not doing it. Oh, here's the fuel tank. So we explored around in this mine for quite a while, actually. I went all the way back to where it either caved in or ended, but there was a bunch of water, so I couldn't really make it any further without getting soaked. It had rail tracks running through all of the sections that I went in, and it had a couple of different branches, so it must have been a fairly big mine.
Look at this ladder. That's a solid piece of wood.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that thing isn't all rotted out. Oh,
This-
yeah, that's sweet.
I'd be very interested to figure out what all the streaks are in the rocks, because the colors are pretty wild in there. It almost looked like Yellowstone or something with all the minerals up where this ladder was. Very interesting. But from here we just made our way back down the mountain to camp for the night. Now I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit bummed when we came over this ridge and seen this super dope looking lake down in the valley, but didn't have time to go down there and play on it. We brought the paddle boards, but we never got them out, so we're going to have to make another trip just for that.
Are you ready for today?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Day 3.
Day 3.
Forerunner out again.
Forerunner's done pretty good.
I know, I've been pretty impressed with the build. Last minute build. Not as last minute as this one, but
Yeah.
second place.
Second place.
Still podium spot, so.
Well, second place, you could say it's a podium spot or it's the first loser.
Well,
Yeah.
that one has conquered the trails, though, I will say.
That's true, yeah.
I'm fully impressed with it, I have to say.
A couple so far, so. This is gonna be exciting.
Oh yeah.
We'll give her a go.
This is my seat, this is my snack bag.
Holy
Props
cow.
to
Hopefully we
Mackenzie.
get a little,
Is that gonna be enough? I think that was for sharing.
Nope.
Yeah, hopefully. Well guys, unfortunately we hit a snag with the Cherokee. She's leaking a little coolant. Kind of similar thing that happened the other day. We stopped, got hot, and overheated. We stopped because the linkage came apart for the 4-wheel drive to go into 4-low, so we're gonna hook the runner up to it, hold it, put it in 4-low, but in the meantime she overheated, so I guess we'll just leave her here. So after running up to the waterfall to eat lunch and hang out for a bit, we had to fix the Cherokee to get it back to Utah. So did a little bit of work. We had to finagle the fan and some wires, but we got her running. She's back on the road.
Bo's like got here with the chase truck, rescue truck. He's got all the tools, all the equipment. So now we're getting what we need here. Ooh.
Oh, it's definitely crossing. I can see that.
We got the big guns out here.
Well, we're just hooking up the fan to this switch so that it can be, because the fan isn't working from the factory power, so we're wiring it into the winch so we can turn this on.
Fan power. Very
It's almost
nice.
like factory now.
Just like factory. What are you wiring it into?
This is just wiring it to the battery, but this is the cutoff for the switch, or for this cutoff switch for the winch.
Okay. A little more water in there.
Did you buy that for this trip?
Kind of, but I also wanted it to yeah, she stripped out bad.
Probably why I left it on.
Why you left it halfway?